But in a ranked game, I don't want to be too experimental. I'd rather just get that what I can get. You upgrade warriors, they could be better. They get attack speed, okay. Okay. I mostly thought about the breaking the projectile resistance. Which is obviously not too important. I mean, it's not too important. It is pretty good, but I think you can... If you can not take one thing, it would probably be that. And since warriors are only the anti-shield answer, I don't know how much people are actually gonna go into axe throwers and how good axe throwers are right now. Because if you want to do most damage, like the logical decision would just go axe throwers. Oh, you mean the camps? Yeah. I mean the tool upgrades. Like I were talking about Wolf, and for Wolf, the camp upgrades are of course like not an issue, let's say. Like you're never gonna get it. So the tool upgrades would for me be shield bearer and axe thrower. Since these seem to be the most important units. Axe throwers with the most damage output. Shield bearers with being the counter to the unit with the highest damage output. And the warriors are basically just like, yeah, I brought a lot of axe throwers. My opponent has a lot of shields now. And I answer these shields with warriors. And I don't think the warriors need to be upgraded then, since they... If you don't have axe throwers at that point, you don't need to reduce the projectile resistance. Yeah, generally good support, I guess. But if you would skip one of them, it would still be the warriors for me. Since as Wolf, you have to skip one. You only have 15 iron. So the question is, do you leave out shields? Do you leave out axe throwers? Or do you leave out warriors? So you have to make a decision. There's no way you get all of them. And at that moment, I would definitely say I don't go for warriors currently. Maybe it changes. Don't want to say that is settled in stone and what I will think for forever. But that would be my idea right now. Yeah, you could do that. It's obviously nothing for my wolf, since I'm already rocking the axe throwers with my wolf. So it wouldn't really make that much sense to go for warriors and shields and then have unupgraded axe throwers, even though for the first part of the game it is basically all about axe throwers. But yeah, if you go full melee force, a few warriors sprinkled in, and yet again, if it's full melee force, makes no sense to upgrade the warriors then, right? Why would you? See if I get some clear. Still getting his cats. We got pretty early still, right? He's a lot of time. This guy here, this girl here is in trouble. These wolves are gonna attack quite frequently, I guess. Would be lovely to go for the shipwreck. Be stressing too much. Thanks a lot, Carabump, for the raid. Very much appreciated. Welcome, everyone. Yet again. I think we had that yesterday, right? Welcome, everyone. Hope you had a great stream. Welcome to this one. We play some Northgard. Sup. Guess you were also playing Northgard before. I would guess so. Like the most likely way how you find my stream, right? Played it too on streams. Ah, okay, okay. That's neat, that's neat. Yeah, hope you've been enjoying it. Oh, let's check one time. I guess this is a farm. Oh, this is a farm. Take the farm. Was easier when you could still... Oh, don't lose a cat. Oh, yeah. Watch a duel of best players of Northgard. Both 1000 GP. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm personally not the biggest duel player. I enjoy team games a lot more. But yeah, duel, like especially high level duels, are pretty nice to watch indeed. It's pretty cool. I hope there were no stalemates going on. That makes it a lot more interesting. I don't even know how present that still is, that stalemates happen in duels. This can be a little weird for somebody who didn't see too much Northgard yet. That there are two players that are just standing in front of each other. So I get root on top of here. That I really don't need. I'm usually two, but sometimes it's fun. Yeah, it can be fun, definitely. I've played duels. I've definitely played duels. Just like in the long run, I always feel like, oh, this is so nice. Like Northgard works so great as a team game. Yeah, have a good one. Thanks again for the raid, and yeah, have a great rest of your day, man. Enjoy the heck out of it. Bye bye, man. So, get our second farm. It's not gonna help us that much anymore before the winter, but we're gonna certainly get a little bit of food here. Thing is that farmers in winter produce just as much food as a villager, so a farm for winter is absolutely useless. But we got like a month still, you know? A month of farming. I will be swimming in food. That's what I meant with me being a boar with a shipwreck. I already have so much damn wood. Like this here is just like, it's coming on top. No clue how to use it. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Now I need to get the relations up with these. It's unlucky. I really don't need that shipwreck. I would have rather had it for my links to for him have a good start there, basically. For me, it doesn't really change a thing. I've got the feeling this could be giants. This is just kobolds. So who cares? Mm-hmm. Sure. I got both out. That one is befriending the dwarven. Doesn't have to be mentioned. Uh-oh. I don't even need to win time, huh? -4. This problem is solved pretty soon. And then we got bartering. Start building these up. -3. Ooh. Ah. Just wanted to snack it. So yeah, we gotta trade with the dwarven then. Having a giant... This can't be giants, right? Still negative, even though it's 0. I need a green 0. Probably goes up to 1 then. Quickly for the giants, if they are actually giants. Would be nice. I guess we can just build up silos then. Get happiness for the trading routes. There are giants. Change our plans. If we can slowly but steadily befriend giants, that is perfect. For whatever is behind there, we need to kill the kobolds. Which is unfortunate, but also not too hard for the lynx. We have eradication as Boar. Yeah. I don't know how worthy it is. Maybe in the long run. For the giants. For 482, yeah, the relic is the only gold production needed. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the relic is just kind of insane. Relic is just kind of insane. Can do quite some crazy stuff. We upgrade that. It also gives us villagers a little quicker. We instantly got another stone up there. I guess fully serious Boar nowadays should also just go for the relic here, for the lore relic. Yeah, sure. But will I click any of these lores in the next time? I don't think so. Will be handiwork, osmosis, and then probably into Mitri. Trading caravan. So much I want on the lower tree. Thinking about the upper is still relatively far away. If I'm interested in the upper, probably will be eradication. And is it ever really too late for Colo? Also kind of the thing, right? Colo also a great lore to retake your tiles when you lose them. Obviously, I would rather, like, obviously, if I do not go for handiwork, I'm doing something wrong with my life. This will boost my whole eco now. Go. Stop upgrading merchants. And farmers. Farmers probably even first. Scouts are going wild out there. See. Probably not going for another tile here. In the next time. Yeah, ultra slow just swift trading. Ultra slow just swift trading. That's stone. Is the merchant one already queued up? It very much is. And my lore is definitely extremely meh. I think everything else doing well. Kind of throwing my iron away here, huh? Still need my chief, then I get 15. I could just go for all military units upgrades. Altar is the thing. Without the relic, where do we really get the fame from? I can at least get the chief to clear out the draugrs if needed. I'm gonna get the military upgrades a little later. One on stone should be enough, since we're just trying to keep the trade up. And yeah, one miner. We could just put all the markets full in the miner, which still be enough as well. One miner can keep 3 markets running. I don't even know if I can afford to go trading caravan here. I'd rather straight into weaponsmith. Chief already. Also keep pumping more gold. And trading caravan would be huge, but if we're fighting earlier, I do not have weaponsmith. Seems kind of like a bet. A bet that I don't really want to take. The gold is alright. Yes, no altar. Indeed. It were back then when I explained that I'm not gonna get an altar, because I have 200 fame. And it won't rise. Back then in the good old days. Some vendors. Put them all on main, who cares? Oh. Make that happen. Wolf of Lore Relic, that's a cool one. Not inherently bad. Also not the first thing I think of when I think of a wolf. I rather have a lynx with high fur. Like, deep into the military tree, let's say it like that, in my team. This is straight up main tile, huh? His main is just open. Whoever that is. Would be kind of nice. Gives me extra happiness for Lay of the Land, right? No. Doesn't. It doesn't. Pretty sure it were synergizing somewhere. Yes. Yep. True. Yeah, he colonized very close to us, right? Like, if they actually plan to attack us here pretty early, their supply lines debuff is ultra low. What surprises me a little bit is that they didn't attack us yet. But they have the lion. The lion is going for the relic there. It should be pretty strong. Shouldn't underestimate Boar on its first attack too. Problem is my upgrades are so far away. So I'm basically attacking without upgrades. He thought of it. I guess. Well, I guess. Just gonna go for a bunch of stone then. Food is still not positive. Wolf is adding camps now. It's like one thought that I had, that we see so many tiles of the wolf, but he didn't put a single camp on there. Did I get some relation? Yeah. Relation happiness. Just do that. I sent one scout home already. Start to bank up some food. You can also actually keep the army up. There's the goat. So when the stone is here, I got upgrades. I'll join when he's here. You now get relations with Northgard. So you need to get 50% relation to Northgard, and Raven is a pretty potent gold producer. If a Raven can just go with his docks, like have 6 people in an upgraded dock with the lighthouse, super efficient, and produce gold like no tomorrow. For now. Move forward. Join, my friend, to join. Switch it up. Shield bearers are actually good against ranged now, so let's try to do as much tanking with the shield bearers as we can, while our axe throwers are lighting up the wolf, which works pretty good. See that we don't hit the villagers now, but actually the damage dealers. The Stoat is asleep. But there he is. GG's, well played. Pretty nice. Like I felt like the shield bearers were doing what they were supposed to do. Felt kinda good. Or am I wrong? Felt kinda good. No problem, man. There's also other clans that can be like, if you kill a neutral faction, like the neutral factions have like a natural relation to Northgard with the trade win. So if you befriend the neutrals, you get quite a bit of the 50%, like I think 7% per neutrals. And if you kill them, you still get half of the relation. So you will see wolves suddenly reaching a good relation with Northgard, like not as close as to winning, but being rather close. Goat wants to keep it up here. The wolf is now gonna push into me. So F2 on wood. Basically just gotta survive here. Oh, the blizzard is definitely gonna wreck me. Do it like that then. Big ones. I wanna spam ping him like he is at home watching his stuff. There's stuff happening at home. He basically has more or less full shield bearers. There's the most important part. I get fur. Okay, so the fight happens in winter. No. Go there. Now we just repop pretty easily. Now they have armies throughout the blizzard. It would be too nice for them. We will not starve. They're not coming straight for us. Okay. Is your second iron deposit somewhere up here? Could take a second one there. Why would I really need that now though? Okay. Oh, you mean because of the chief? Ah, I get you, I get you. I get you. Yeah. I just realized just before. Because I just thought, okay, I get my chief back. Oh no, wait. It's not... I'm not gonna have 14 army ever again, so we could break this down. Go towards the chief. Also mostly shields, right? Yeah. Oh. Didn't expect my warriors to be that slow. They definitely are. Yeah, the lynx doesn't have fur, so it's not too hot to fight in winter here. Wolf is starving. Hmm. Why? He loses. Oh yeah, he lost his army tile. Makeshift army is enough though. Hmm? Just slowly getting more and more army. Repopping is also going rather well. Can just go through, by the way, he will never know that we can. Can just go through. The lynx also doesn't know. Oh. Why? Lol. Weird. Ah. Am I? Yeah. I thought this connection is also in connection though. Can he actually kill him? Yeah. It will take a while though. We definitely killed the wolf until then. So taking away the goat territory now. Buys them a lot of time having all these tiles. One v one, I should win, right? Good strat. More damage. I guess we can win regardless. Like, there's a good army of the goat. The wolf just followed us. Can't I go there? Ah, because the boar, the goat is already there. Oh, I thought the lynx were getting sick. But the stoat should now be able to just kill them pretty easily. If he doesn't, yeah. Nice. Nice. We just go back into gold production. Didn't I break that down? No, okay. Already prepared. And now we can think about getting the chief back. It takes that long. Do not dance too much. He has not enough time. Will he stay? Needlessly prolonging the game? Probably yes. Probably yes. What's up, Onirex? Hello, hello. Greetings, greetings. Hope you're doing good, man. Trying to rush and alter a thing for Boar anymore, and if not, why? Not really. I guess there might be some ways where you can get fame pretty quickly, but the problem is the altar is now bound to the amount of fame that you have. So usually if you rush the altar, you're not even at 200 fame, so the altar will give you nothing. Generally, you could still do something out of legacy and getting a big altar, especially with, for example, lore relic, just having a lot of tiles, therefore getting a lot of happiness, or you can upgrade stuff, and there's other ways to get to get fame, right? But it's just not as good as it once was, where it were just a static +2 on everything whenever you got it. So there, you could just go instantly. Can you destroy and rebuild the altar? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Never really understood how they... I thought you weren't able to get multiple altars anymore. Or build multiple altars. But now everybody can just build one. Yeah, everybody can just build one. You can give it further, but you cannot keep it. But you can keep it. You should keep it. That's just how it goes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's rarely important for the games that I play. Like in team games, you can give altars around, you can do that stuff, but in the end, when you give 300 gold around, you better make sure that this is actually working out and not somebody is just jumping and killing you. So, not the biggest important, most important thing in team game, right? Since the 300 gold is still down the drain, you can get it back, and yeah, the altar only really makes itself worth in the moment where you produce more resources with it that you put in, which in longer games is insane, right? If you're able to get an altar up and the game then takes longer, so you survive the initial attack afterwards for even being a little bit weaker. But in the long run, like in a lot of games, like if you're actually on the same skill level and you build an altar, best case scenario, you even build multiple altars, it just get done. Yeah, to do. I only altar at the opportunity level. Yeah, that's the thing, that's the thing. I need to have a lot of gold pretty early into the game and think like, okay, they're probably not gonna rush me right instantly. But if you're playing a team game and you have like 2 opponents building an altar in quick succession right after each other, usually one of your teammates will give instructions to scout. Okay, we scout now. We go now. We go now. We go now. They just blew 600 gold. We got 600 gold more. Always given you on the same skill level, right? Obviously, if you're just way better than your opponent and you build the altar and manage to have just as much gold as him, hey, go for it. But probably you could have just taken that gold and make your army bigger with that and then just outright win. Probably. Probably. That's always my mindset, though. I'm a very, very forward mindset. I don't have that much of the I run back and try to win on the long run, which is oftentimes the better decision, straight up. But I think it's boring. I'd rather lose attacking. I'd rather lose attacking. And I do. And I do. So. Maybe. I see where you're coming from, man. You seem a little pissed about it. I don't know. It definitely gets more unfriendly for new people since there's so much more new stuff going around. But I think with this update, it also gets a little bit more unfriendly for people that have played the game before. Since I haven't played the beta, I don't know what the changes all are. So all the military changes are definitely very new for me and something I need to get used to. I just lore relic, it's king with Boar. Yeah, the lore relic with Boar is just pretty insane right now. It's in the gold game here. That's what the game is going for. Check faith. Yeah, definitely went for straight faith here. Which is good. He got a pretty good army there. Thank God we just killed the lion in the moment it got scary. The goat, we're just permanently keeping his army up. Which can be nice. It kept him alive for a good while there, right? Like, keeping us on our toes. But in the end, that's not really what gives you the push to make you better than 3 players when you are 2 players, I think. I like the new units, honestly. Yeah, me too. Because mixing up right here, it worked pretty well. Felt like pretty cool to actually pull the shield bearers in front, have them as a defending wall, basically. You have the X-thrower right behind it. All the other units are so slow when they try to rush the X-throwers, it's wild. Seems like whoever can clear faster with 2 X-throwers. Yeah, maybe. And in before it were who can abuse the tile system of Northgard more with 1 warrior without taking any damage. So it's basically always the same thing, right? It's just abusing stuff. The question is what gets abused. If you want to be at the highest level, you're obviously abusing some shit. I can tell you when I clear myself in a team game and I don't have a clear, I just take 2 warriors and let 1 of them die. Maybe even 2 of them die like I did in 2020. Like, basically. It still very much works. It doesn't let you fall behind that much, especially in team games, since, yeah, it doesn't make that much of a difference, really. Yeah, maybe. You can also go for a war chief and clear yourself, in my opinion. That's also pretty worthy. And with a war chief, you can still dance. And I guess that's where they want to have the game going, really, right? Since they gave all the war chiefs their abilities, and for example, the snake, the raven ability or the war chief is absolutely worthless if you get the war chief when the whole map is already scouted. So it's something that it seems like they wanted to have that. Okay, you get your chief relatively early and he does the clearing. Basically like you would have in Warcraft 3, right? Have like a hero and you go up with it, you get military experience and stuff like that. So I feel like they really want you to get your chief out early. Also on top that it doesn't consume anything. Obviously it's not the easiest thing, but that's what they want you to do. And if you want to cheese it out somewhere differently, you gotta cheese it out. I personally hate getting 2 axe throwers to clear. Generally, like I get them on Eagle, of course, because on Eagle I can keep them up. But I hate just putting so much money into something and then have them run around for that long. I rather lose a life. I rather run in with 2 warriors and do it like that. And clearing out a bunch, I guess that's just dual stuff, right? That really sounds like dual stuff. That you want to clear more than just like the starting, your first ring basically, with units. It really sounds like dual stuff, because usually most of the time in a game that has normally been set up Either I'm Wolf, or I'm Glinks, or Eagle, or somebody else is gonna clear for me anyway. And if I start clearing that stuff, I'm gonna get death threats through my team chat. If I start clearing when there's a Wolf in my team, you have never been insulted that hard than if you do that. How can please first circle with any other units without making more of 2 of them? It's what I said. I just run in with the warriors and clear them. It's not what I've said, basically. I just said that I don't like getting 2 units and then having them standing around for a while, which you need to do with axe throwers. With warriors, I just run in, I lose a life, but I don't have the unit standing around all the time, being just a burden for my eco throughout all the time. Even though I don't need to heal them afterwards, or I just keep the villager and don't need to wait for a new villager. But since Northgard villager production is just absolutely on steroids before you hit 10 villagers, I don't even really feel that. Can't even kill 2 wolves with 1 warrior anymore. And I'm pretty sure it's what I wanted.